Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining us, whether you're watching live or on the replay. My name is Rachel Fuller. I'm Director of Sales here at Tate Zoey, and tonight I get the pleasure of interviewing and just talking about fun things like animals with one of our gifted artists, Bridgett Rowley. Hey, Bridgett.
Hi, how are y'all doing?
Good. Thank you for being on with us tonight. Before we jump into questions, I wanted to give everybody just a brief little background about you. So let me tell you guys who are watching, Bridgett is not only an artist, but she's a writer and a passionate animal advocate and has actually received tons of accolades for her animal rescue charity work. In 2013, she founded her organization Canines Couture to create awareness of the national puppy mill problem and just promote animal adoption in general. Canines Couture holds numerous fundraising events each year, including their acclaimed annual puppy fashion show, which we'll get to hear about from Bridgett herself here in a minute. But here at Tate Zoey, we actually had the pleasure of collaborating on a collection of puppy love and kitty love beanies and slipper socks. And Bridgett has them. So Bridgett, can you hold up one of the slipper socks or the beanies?
Here's the beanie, which is precious. I love how this turned out. Can you see the love?
So cute. So that's our kitty love beanie. You can see the O is a little kitty face. So cute.
And then here are the slipper socks, which are so cozy. I love these. I don't know if you can see them. It's hard to see the love right there because I have a dog in one hand, so I can only show so much.
Love it. So these products, of course, were designed to bring awareness and just save more animals. So, of course, you can only find these products at Tate Zoey. But without further ado, the people want to hear from you, Bridgett. So let's talk.
Right.
Can you tell us? Well, I have to start by just asking who is joining us on this call. So who is sitting in your lap?
Yes, and first off, thank you so much for having me. And I've loved doing this collab with Tate and Zoey, and I'm thrilled with how everything turned out. The beanies and the slipper socks, they've been so well received. So that's the first thing I'd like to say. And then we have Scarlett O'Hara, which is the inspiration behind all of my animal advocacy work. Scarlett was rescued from a puppy mill, and I adopted her 8 years ago. And so after that, I was out to dinner with a group of my friends, and we conceptualized the idea of Canines Couture, a pup fashion show to help stop puppy mills and promote animal adoption.
I love it. I mean, what could be better? I love puppies and I love fashion, and putting the two together sounds like a perfect event.
Yes, it definitely was. After about 5 bottles of wine, that was how it was all conceptualized. You know, you can't get women involved and get them fired up about puppies without something good coming out of it, right?
I love it. I love it. Okay, so if people don't live in your area, I know you're in the Charleston, South Carolina area, and that's where the Pup Fashion Show is, correct?
I'm actually in Charleston, South Carolina. I split my time between Charleston, South Carolina and Wilmington, North Carolina.
Okay.
And we started Canines Couture in Wilmington, North Carolina. And so it's not just me. Again, it's a huge committee of people. I mean, I founded it with Kelly Barnes, who's the co-founder, and many other people. Our committee is incredible that helps. But our events are held right now in Wilmington, North Carolina, but we are, as soon as it's safe, we're going to start having events in Charleston and across the country.
Fabulous. Okay, so how can people get involved if they don't live in one of the cities where the Pup Fashion Show happens?
Sure. No, that's a great question. So we started on the very local level, even though this is a national grassroots movement. But if you don't live in Wilmington, North Carolina, you can follow the Bev Hills Belle. You can follow me on Instagram at the Bev Hills Belle. And we also have Canines Couture on Instagram, but I tend to update more things on the Bev Hills Belle. And we have not only the Canines Couture Pup Fashion Show, but we also have Rock to Rescue events where we have musicians that come and play and raise money to stop puppy mills and All that money goes to the profits go to local animal organizations in the area and within North Carolina.
I love that. Okay, so if they follow you on the Instagram, they can find other ways to get involved.
Yeah, following me on Instagram is the best way because I make updates all the time. Now, obviously, with COVID, we had to cancel all of our events in 2020, but that's the main place that we communicate everything for our upcoming pup saving events.
Okay, so 2020, all events were canceled, but what is the plan for 2021?
You know, we're hoping, and it's yet to be determined. Obviously, we're in the midst of this pandemic, and our number one priority is everyone's safety, and that's why we canceled everything last year or this year. As we move forward into 2021, we usually have Canines Couture, our annual pup show, in the spring. We're looking to have that in the fall, so we're shooting for October, and we hope that it's safe. Again, that's yet to be determined, and we haven't even really solidified our date because we're just watching to see what happens.
Okay, got it. Well, I want to backtrack real quick and hear more about the story about Scarlett O'Hara. How did you even hear about her to rescue her? Because, I mean, she's really the whole reason that you started to get involved with animal adoption in general.
That's a really good question. I had unfortunately just lost my Maltese that I had for 17 years, and I was really depressed, as everyone is when they lose an animal. And a friend of mine knew how sad I was, and my mother had texted me, and she said they just busted a puppy mill full of Maltese. We're a big Maltese family. We've always had Maltese. It's our favorite breed. And I was like, oh my God, I'd love to have one of those. And she's like, well, you know, they'll be gone because everybody wants a Maltese, and you can rarely find a rescue. So I sent a message to someone I knew here in Wilmington. I said, if you hear, that was involved in animal advocacy, I was like, if you hear anything. And so they sent me a picture of Scarlett O'Hara. She's a Maltese Shih Tzu, and she did not look like this. She was pitiful. I mean, as you can well imagine, as a lot of rescues are, but really when they come out of the puppy mill, I mean, she's very, very skinny. I mean, she's really, when you look at the before and after, she's unrecognizable. Obviously, she's not skinny anymore. She's happy as she can be and living large. But so I found out through friends, and that's when I found out that we don't have puppy mill legislation in place in North Carolina and many other states across the country. Mm-hmm. And when they busted Scarlett O'Hara's puppy mill, the people that got busted, even though they treated the animal so badly, they only got 3 years of probation because we didn't have laws in place. So that's when we began lobbying, and really the entire Canines Couture, again, committee. I mean, we've got Susie Lude and Ashley Miller, which are, and again, Kelly Barnes, very prominent in the Wilmington community, and they really rallied together, and we started a grassroots movement. And our main mission is to disseminate information to the constituents, and then work together with the legislators to kind of bridge the gap and try to just create awareness, let people know what's going on, and that there are actual, you know, bills out there that are trying to get passed. And we did have some success on a national level the past couple of years where there were some actual laws put in place. So that was really great. And that helps a lot, but we still really lobby for state level laws to be passed.
Thank you for sharing. That's super helpful. It reminds me of, did you ever see Legally Blonde 2?
You know what's ironic? I did not. I only had seen Legally Blonde. And so people kept going, oh my God, y'all are like Elle Woods. And I'm like, what? I haven't, what are you talking about? Oh, because I have a dog that I take with me everywhere and dress up. And they're like, no, haven't you seen Legally Blonde 2? And I finally watched it, and I was like, oh my God, this is incredible. So it's interesting that I have no idea how I would have missed such a thing, because it's such a, I love Legally Blonde 1, right?
Yeah, well, I think it's cool. Like, not only are you raising awareness, but you are working to change the laws so that, you know, a legacy of change happens for these puppies, which is really cool. So thank you for your efforts in that.
Absolutely. Again, I got to really give a huge shout out to the community of Wrightsville Beach, North Carolina, and Wilmington, North Carolina. I mean, you want to talk about a puppy loving community. I mean, we have people that come from all over the place to our events, but I mean, this is New Hanover County and, Brunswick County. I mean, it's definitely, they have really supported us. We talk
Yeah.
in counties down south. Do y'all do that in Tennessee?
We do. We do. School systems are by county here.
Yeah.
Um, but I also heard that so many people this year, because of COVID, rescued animals, which is great. So there are so many new kitty moms and dog moms this year, and it's the perfect time to gift something like our Kitty Love and Puppy Love slipper socks or beanies to one of those new dog moms. And I just have to say, like, it's been such a pleasure working with you and collaborating with you. And we are so blessed to have you as one of our gifted artists. And I know you showed the Kitty Love logo a little bit ago, but can you show the Puppy Love logo up close as well? Because it's so cute.
I do. I need to open it really quickly. True confession. I didn't have that one ready, but I have, because it is so cute. I'm so pleased with how the beanies turned out, and the slipper socks. So let's see. And I love the packaging. You guys do such a great job. I love the confetti. I mean, it is amazing. So here, okay, first of all, here's the color of the Puppy Love. Hold on, I'm dropping my rescue puppy, and we don't want to do that. And we definitely don't want to drop Scarlett O'Hara. And then here is the love. Can you see it, Rachel?
Yes, it's so cute.
I love it. I really do. So I love the packaging. I love the confetti. It makes such a great gift for anyone, birthday, Christmas. And like you said, I mean, there's been so many animals have been adopted in the midst of COVID and the pandemic, which we were really worried as an organization that it was going to be the opposite. We were like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen to all these animals? So that was really one of, there's not many pluses that have come out of the pandemic, but that's really been heartwarming to watch.
Absolutely. And, talk about awareness. All of the beanies and the slipper socks come with a little tag that talk about you and your efforts. So that's just continuing to bring awareness to all of your fundraising efforts as well. So I love that. Now, speaking of pandemic, what are your plans for the holidays? Are you guys traveling or staying put?
We're actually traveling to Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm going to see my mother and my stepfather, and we have been in quarantine for 10 days now, just to be super, super extra careful. I know it's a little extreme, but we haven't been around anyone. So I'm eager to get home for the holidays. I just, we didn't get to spend Thanksgiving together, and I want to make sure that we are there for Christmas. So we're still going to stay about 6 feet apart and wear a mask, and we're going to do everything we can to stay safe. It's, I wish you guys a very Merry Christmas. What about you? What are you doing? Are you staying home?
We are. We're not traveling anywhere. We've got grandparents that live here in town, so we'll just be getting together with them. And
perfect.
We've got lots of puppies in our family too, so all the dogs will be all together. I'm sure it's the same in your family.
Oh, yeah. We'll have 3. Yeah. We'll have 3, and then we might even have 4, depending on who all shows up. So you can never have enough puppies.
No, and they're part of the family.
Exactly.
Okay, so Bridgett, do you have a favorite quote or words of wisdom that you live by?
I do, and I know this is going to come as a big surprise to you, but it is related to animals. Anatole, who is a French poet, has a beautiful quote, and it says, "Until one has loved an animal, their soul remains unawakened." And I just thought it's really true. I mean, until you've actually had a pet and had that type of connection, whether it's a squirrel, a dog, a rabbit, I mean, whatever, a cat, there really is something so incredibly special about the bond we share with our pets. And I just thought that quote really articulated it quite well.
Oh, I love it.
I love that quote.
Okay, well, I think we'll wrap up here. Thank you so much for your time again. And you mentioned earlier where people could find you on social media, but I want to reiterate it again because I know that we're going to have a lot of people trying to get involved in your fundraising efforts. So can you tell us again where we can find you on social media?
Absolutely. You can follow me on Instagram at the Bev Hills Belle. I used to live in Los Angeles, so Bev Hills, and then Belle, like Southern Belle. And then we also, again, have Canines Couture on Instagram there. And then on Facebook, I'm Bridgett Bell Rowley. So you can find me in all those places.
Got it. And Bridgett is Bridgett.
Exactly. Exactly.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Bridgett. I wish you a very Merry Christmas. For all of you watching, whether it's live or the replay, thank you for joining us. And thank you for supporting us in our mission to change lives with a gift, human lives and puppy lives with a gift.
Bye, y'all. We hope you have a wonderful Merry Christmas. Thank you for having Scarlett and I on. And thanks for this wonderful collab. I just got a hair in my lip gloss.